Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams on the play action. That one's complete, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Keeps himself upright. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams from the gun. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back, he gets it, and moves the sticks.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. This will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, Will Aggie! 43! Hey, 57, 57! Right side!
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Attack!
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line, second down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toss cut, 9-yard line. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Working from the gun, Williams. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Begins his return at the 16. So he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Well, he put everything he's got behind it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Taken in by Loveland. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. Still going inside the 35. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They trying to figure out this 3rd and 7. Now Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second-quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Mahomes. Gets him on the end route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
57. Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Throwing is Mahomes. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, 15, attacking. 480.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Yellow. I'm with Blue Lady. Yellow. 15. 15. Hey, 23.
Mahomes to throw for it. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot we want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Yep, yellow. Right side.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Working inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Setting up the running back screen. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. On play action, here's Williams. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Starts his return from the 23. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. 43. 43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 21, Bears 17. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Spins out of one stop. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And after making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Bears. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Third play straight ahead. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Williams with 3rd and long. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
He's back to throw. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. into the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 28, Bears 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Williams to throw on first. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the 42. Williams on the play action. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on second down. So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The give now out of the shotgun. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Yellow. Attack. Hey, color. Hey, 180. Hey, 57.
Another throw for Mahomes. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's in at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Gets his running back. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
We've set it downs from 37. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Side. And this one does not go far. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their first win of the season. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To the air, Mahomes. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
42. Bears 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
I'll tell you what, if this drive ends up with points, you could trace it directly to this return right here. That is such amazing vision. Watching the lane develop and then bursting to get all the way to midfield.
First down, Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Going play action. Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Low right side, caught by Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Trying to set this up quick. Third down, here's Williams. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Again, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. Straight dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down and swing it. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Going deep here for the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to push. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Keyword, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come on.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now